Hey everyone, welcome back to Young Bible Scholars. Today I want to shoot a quick follow-up video to the video that I posted on Friday about Jesus dying on the cross. In that video, I mentioned Jesus taking on the sins of the world. And there's a reference that kind of connects with this that I want to share with you today. It's when John the Baptist encounters Jesus for the first time. And the story is told by the Apostle John in the first chapter of John, which we read a while back. So let's read in 1 John verse 29 quickly and see what it says. The next day, John saw Jesus coming towards him and said, "Here is the Lamb of God who takes away the sins of the world." This is a very interesting reference because in the Old Testament, when people sinned, they needed to have what was called a blood sacrifice. Because the penalty for sin was death, in order for people not to die, what they would do is they would substitute an animal to die instead, to take on their sins. And often that animal was a lamb, an unblemished, white, pure lamb. And so you can see now the parallel between this lamb that would die for people's sin and Jesus, who was the Lamb of God. In fact, in the book of Leviticus, there was a specific sacrifice that was done on a special day called the Day of Atonement, where the priest would take a goat and he would lay his hands on the goat and then release it into the wild, and that goat would take on all the sins of the nation of Israel and go out and die in the desert, in the wilderness. Now, Jesus is kind of like that, except that he is not taking all the sins of Israel. He's literally taking the sins of the entire world. That's why John the Baptist, when he sees Jesus, he says, "This is the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world," not just Israel, but the whole wide world. That's kind of an amazing reference, and I just wanted to share that with you guys today. So again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Share the channel with people that you might think are find it interesting, and like this video if you like it. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week where we'll be talking about the resurrection. All right, guys, take care. God bless.